Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and once again, I am joined by Cody, if you'd like to say hello.
Hello.
So today we are back inside the mansion from the rainy, horrendous weather, and
And
now
hopefully into
into
a boss fight.
yes, perhaps, as well as hunting a bunch of keys. I don't know what the point of that little cutscene was, I guess just to show the witch doctor. Wah!
They had to showcase one of the monsters.
Yep, and
So
you were
these
asking...
these keys you're getting, is that for the boss?
No, these keys are just for some random door that the professor has in his house.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
he takes a lot of precautions.
When you go in there, there's just nothing.
Pretty much. So, his house, it's really random. Some rooms will take you inside, some rooms will take you outside. It's unusual, to say the least.
Trying to confuse you.
Or confuse himself, for all we know, he only takes up one room in this whole house.
Creeper! It's the creeper!
It's still surprising how big of a house he needs just for himself.
Well, it's like you said that other video. He probably only uses one room in the entire mansion. That's it. And then the groundskeeper's just supposed to clean all this.
But it's so big he just doesn't care.
Right. He's too lazy.
Rudy!
All snacks collected. Cower in the tower.
Right?
So the floor above this one is where the boss fight takes place. Well, I should say 2 floors above this one.
Though it takes place in the tower.
Outside of the tower.
And the boss is a knight, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't it make more sense to fight in a courtyard or something?
Perhaps, but I guess they just thought it'd be cool for little Timmy to experience his first boss fight outside.
Fair enough. I haven't seen what this boss fight looks like yet.
I did it
Right.
very
It's
fast,
the headless specter!
so I mean, it still showcases the boss slightly, but it's done very quickly.
You in a rush or something?
No, I didn't mean for it to go so fast, but it just happened. And now we're in Panic in the Attic Part 2, which... What happened to Part 1?
I mean, you already passed it. It was just...
No, that was Cower in the Tower.
Maybe they forgot to add a part 1 to it.
Yeah, perhaps.
Ruby snacks!
Ruby snacks. So what do you think of all this attic space the professor has?
Well, he needs more.
He needs more than, what, 3 rooms worth of attic space?
Yeah, he needs like at least 20.
So what do you think he would put all up there?
Ruby!
Traps, more confusing doors.
Right?
Well, it's funny you say that about the traps, because that's what's going to be coming up pretty quick. More traps.
Ruby snacks!
I don't know what the professor intended. Like, if he needs to get, like, an exterminator up here, he's going to have to somehow make a way for all these traps to disappear. Otherwise, maybe a lawsuit coming along? I don't know.
Well, I think we established last time that these traps are for the IRS.
Right. And this house is just prepared for any sort of situation. Flooding, zombie outbreak, anything.
Right?
So this part of the attic is full of death traps, for some reason, that never end.
Wants to make sure you die.
Yep. Look at that horrible flooring. Termites must be terrible.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just eat away the entire floor yet.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious that they won't eat certain areas. Maybe the professor feeds them certain things.
You ever touch an area where a termite's been? It's like paper.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it loosens the wood up quite a bit?
Very much.
Interesting. I think this professor, I could be wrong, but I think he's a hoarder based on all this crap he has in his house and his attic.
That, or, as I said from before, it was just there when he bought the house at an auction or something.
Yeah, previous owner was like, how do we get all this stuff out of the house? And they're just like, yeah, let's just leave it.
Not worth it.
Right? But these boxes are bigger than any door, so how did they get them out of here in the first place?
Who knows? What if there's like really rare antique items in there?
Wouldn't surprise me. Like the Pawn Stars people go to this house, offer them $1, and then sell them for like $2 billion to some other seller, buyer, whatever. Best I can do is $1.50 and not a dime more.
I don't know about that. I need to call a guy.
Yeah, and then that guy's got to call a guy. And I gotta frame it too. There's just no money to be made.
It's very. That show is very similar. Like every episode.
Yeah. I suppose though, the guy likes scamming people.
I guess it works because apparently you liked watching it a lot.
I watch the clips on YouTube. Those are interesting.
Oh, you don't get to use that excuse because that's my excuse for everything.
Bruh. Ah yes, random rolling barrels like Donkey Kong, minus the Donkey Kong.
Rummy.
No, he's there. He's invisible. He couldn't appear because it's a PlayStation console.
Ruby snacks.
Oh yeah, don't want to get copyrighted. Pro dodging skills. Minus that part.
What if there's like some guys in those barrels?
A warp gate.
And he
That's
keeps
why
rolling them to their doom.
That's why it's rolling, because those guys are just inside.
Perhaps, but you notice what the title's called here?
Dark and stormy night. Clever. And also cheesy.
Indeed.
Ruby snacks.
Perhaps that's where the boss fight is. Maybe in part 3, maybe not.
Right. It's a headless specter.
Spectre.
Right.
So, who are you guessing we're gonna run into in this first boss fight, besides Shaggy?
You mentioned traps earlier, so I'm gonna assume Fred.
Interesting. Guess we'll just have to see.
Right. Right. It's a headless specter.
It is weird though, the members of the gang only appear for the boss fights and at the very end, and they end up being separated after each boss fight.
Nah, they just don't want to stick around. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I've done my part.
Yeah, thanks for rescuing me, Scoob. Time for me to go now.
Ruby snacks.
My people need me.
Indeed. You're fine, you've done this all by yourself before.
Right.
Don't jump down here, because that happens. Perished.
Right.
Boy.
Why did you do it then?
I didn't mean to, I was trying to jump over it, but the jump lag. I blame it on the lag. Yes.
Seems like a skill issue.
Nah. Look at these pro jumps. Timing my jumps perfectly, getting injured every time.
Right.
I also like there's just random puddles in certain areas and then none anywhere else.
The devs were like, this is a good enough amount of puddles.
Yep. And random clouds that are only 10 feet above the ground.
Rummy.
You know, I would really like to know what goes on in the professor's head, that he just makes random clouds. He puts food inside of monsters, and he has all these explosive chimney things.
He plays too many video games.
That could be the case, yeah. And the invention we get from beating the Black Knight is also a very not unique at all idea. But he invented it.
It's a werewolf.
There is one part of it that's unique though.
Which is?
You'll know right away when he talks about it.
Trying to keep me in suspense, huh?
Yep. Build the whole boss fight up.
You're doing that, and then it turns out this boss fight's like just one jump.
It's pretty close. One jump, that's all. Perhaps we'll run into Shaggy in a few seconds. There he is. Running again.
Hey, it's what he's good at, man.
Yep. Running from Geronimo.
It's Geronimo.
It's Geronimo.
Are you gonna help him or no?
Right.
Okay.
Zoinks, I know something scary's behind that door. Save your progress if you get a chance, pal. Uh-oh, you got kidnapped again.
Away we go. Geronimo.
There he goes.
Wow, he has. I think he has a screw loose.
Who's that?
Well, where do you see what we use Shaggy for? There's just some random witch right there. I don't know what she's doing.
Chilling.
Yeah. But where do you see how we use Shaggy now? There he is. We get to ride on Shaggy.
Hey, at least he's pretty useful.
Yep. Going. Perhaps that'll be a new water park ride, the Shaggy.
I can already feel like that would get old.
Yep. Go up one time. Ah, this is boring.
Especially with him repeating that all the time.
Going up, going down. Which way are we going now, Dad? I don't know, son.
I think we're going left.
And then Shaggy's like, going up. Alright, so, you scared for this boss fight, Cody?
Shivering.
It's pretty scary. I mean, it's got the rain and everything. It wasn't raining when we first got to the mansion, but now it is.
It's to show how long we've been here.
It's a warp gate.
Indeed. Almost 3 hours. And this is part 3, where it happens. Perhaps there's a cutscene as well, and we'll see you in the cutscene.
I think I'd be like way too small during this.
Maybe.
This game came out like 2002 or something.
Yeah. There you are.
Boom.
Ah, the infamous Scooby-Doo. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Mastermind.
Boom.
I'm the reason you're here.
You are?
I'm the one who made Professor Graham disappear.
You did?
I'm also the one who's brought back all of your old foes.
But why?
That is a mystery you will never solve. And one more thing. I'm the one who's kidnapped all your friends.
Velma!
Scooby-Doo!
See if you can get past
you
this
meant for-
fiendish
okay.
fright. You remember the Black Knight?
Velma! He disappeared!
We'll worry about that later, Scooby. Watch out! It's the Black Knight!
Oh no!
Perhaps that's you.
Nah. I like capes with my armor.
So every boss fight actually has its own song that's got lyrics, like voices and everything.
Oh, so like the show.
Indeed. So somehow the professor figured out a way to manipulate lightning, and that's how you beat the Black Knight. Use lightning to zap him.
Right?
This is like the most beginner boss fight of a beginner boss fights.
Listen, for 5-year-old Connor, this was difficult.
Pokemon was difficult for 5.
I wonder what he was planning to do to Velma. She's in that cage. Perhaps he was going to show her all his lame inventions. And that's Black Knight done.
Check out this device that toasts your bread.
Rummy!
But yeah, as you can tell, that was a very easy boss fight. But I do like the music.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Like, what the hell?
Well, when you're getting struck by lightning, perhaps that makes things too easy.
Fair enough.
Anyhaps, perhaps I should rescue Velma. Or just leave her there.
Just leave her there to hang out for a while.
Well, I kind of want to progress with the story, so I have to save her, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
My glasses! Help me look for them, Scooby.
Okay.
Something fishy's going on here, Scooby. We solved the mystery of the Black Knight ages ago. Have you found any clues?
I don't know. There was a spooky groundskeeper.
A spooky groundskeeper?
Yeah, and ghosts and monsters.
Scooby-Doo, you know there's no such thing as monsters and ghosts. Remember the first time we met the Black Knight? We thought he was a monster, but really he was just a guy in a mask. Aha! I found him! Jinkies, the lenses got knocked out.
Here's some lenses, Velma.
Thanks, Scooby. I can't see a thing without these. Jinkies, Scooby, it's the Creeper!
The creeper? Where?
He's everywhere! Run, Scooby!
Velma, wait! I don't see any creeper.
And there goes Velma.
Why, hello there.
Hello?
I'm Professor Alexander Graham. Oh, and you found
Is
my
that what he sounds
amazing
like?
invention crate.
Yep,
Let's see
that's the
now.
professor.
What's in this one? Here we go.
Ah, so we finally
Well,
put a
inside this
face
box,
to
you can
the
either
text
find
from.
my automated herring
Oh,
scraper
listen to what he
or my
says.
anti-stick galoshes. Oh, looks like it's the galoshes. With these, you can walk across any sticky surface and not get stuck. And best
That's
of all, they're banana flavored. Oh, banana. My favorite.
Bruh.
They're banana flavored boots. Or galoshes.
He made rubber boots.
Yeah.
I mean, as craftsmanship, yeah, that's impressive, but the idea already existed.
I don't think he cares. He just is like, I invented this, me.
You invented this? No, I invented this.
There's the Black Knight's monster token. But now, with the galoshes, you can walk and jump in tar instead of getting stuck. Making
Sounds very useful.
progress. Indeed, especially with all the random tar the professor has all over. And they even add Scooby the galoshes to his model, which is nice.
Of course, there's tar on stairs.
Indeed, why wouldn't there be?
This guy is very sloppy.
He is. That's 100% a fact. Along with all the random holes in his mansion that lead to bottomless pits.
Back at the front, huh?
Yep, so that's pretty much all there is to do in the mansion for now. We go back later to the basement. But this is the monster gallery, where you can watch cutscenes, you can see some art from the game, and you can see all the monsters from the monster tokens you have.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps there's the Black Knight. The Creeper. He spins around.
I mean, that's all they can do.
Indeed, they're stuck in their tokens.
Mere holograms.
Indeed. Oh, funny you should say that, Cody. The mastermind.
I mean, it's pretty obvious he's a hologram.
So what did you think about the Black Knight?
He was more of a grunt than a boss.
Yeah. Perhaps the professor just had him, like, he had a loose suit of armor. Maybe he put Ronald inside it.
Ronald.
Yep, Ronald was in that suit of armor, and then we just electrocuted the armor off him. Witch Doctor. I do agree with you now. This day and age, the boss fight was very easy.
Too easy.
Shaggy's ancestral home is located in what town? Moonlight Castle in Austria. Interesting.
I really don't like how the Wolfman looks in this.
Yeah, he's scary.
It's literally just a dude with a different shaped nose, and that's it.
And he keeps waving at you. Sea creature, that's a good name for a monster.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is, a sea creature.
Perhaps. Ah, yes, that's what you would look like if you were headless.
Don't you notice that most of the monsters in Scooby-Doo don't exactly have like proper names? They're just descriptive terms.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that right there is just called Ghost. Ghost of Geronimo. Interesting. What is Scooby-Dum's hometown? Honkinori Swamp, Georgia? I don't know what that said. It's the gargoyle! Well, who makes Scooby snacks?
What? That looks like a bat.
The Scooby Snack Factory. Maybe it is a bat. It's a bat goyle. And once you collect the monster tokens for the bosses, you can replay their music.
Ah, is that why you're collecting them?
Indeed. What was the show Scooby-Doo Where Are You originally going to be called?
I have
Mystery
no
5.
idea.
And
Mystery
Who's Scared? So perhaps this is a good spot to end off the video. Do you have any closing statements?
I never knew that. What the fuck?
Perhaps I didn't either at first. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.